Kennedy.
Hi again, everybody, and welcome back once again to the Jamie Maloney Real Estate Show here on 1250 Wins WHNZ. If you're finding my show on the air for the first time, I invite you to tune in every Mondays at noon as my show aims to become your information source for the Tampa Bay real estate market. We were just talking with Ronald Weaver, an attorney and land use specialist, about real estate development in the Tampa Bay region. It was a great conversation, and he's got a great report that we'll get up on the TampaBayRadio.com website here by midweek. So I invite you to take a look at that and see what's going on here in the Tampa Bay region, as well as all across Florida as well, down into Miami and Orlando. A lot of stuff happening in our great state. So I invite you again over to TampaBayRadio.com to check that out. I want to go ahead and bring on my next guests for the show. We're going to start over here with Kenny Gannon, who is a regular contributor to the Jamie Maloney Real Estate Show. Kenny is a loan consultant who has been able to create loan solutions for specific mortgage needs, and he works with a team of underwriters and processors to assist in funding each loan on time, every time at imortgage. Kenny, how are you doing today?
Great. Good afternoon.
So you were just talking a little bit off the air. You're saying interest rates are down this week, right?
Yeah, we just opened up our rates today about a quarter point lower than we ended last week, it looks like.
And so what's that mean for the VA reno program specifically? I know we wanted to discuss that. Is that also coming down?
Yes, there's actually no variance on the rate on a 30-year fixed for the VA renovation loan, which is actually a benefit to veterans doing improvements to their home. They can get up to $35,000 on the after improvement value of the home, up to 100%.
Yeah, and I think your firm is one of the only firms doing that product. So for the veterans out there that are listening to the show, they should know that this is a product where they can finance the cost of the repairs into the acquisition price of the property. And it's not a common thing. It's something I didn't even know about until about a couple months ago when you all educated me on this product. Is this something that you're seeing utilized heavily in the marketplace right now by veterans?
You know, it still hasn't caught on yet. It's definitely an under-marketed program because there's very few lenders doing it, as you were saying. But we have joined with the VA to do the product, offer it, and it's a phenomenal product. It's great on even a purchase or refinance. So if you're in the home and you're looking to do improvements, you can go ahead and put a new kitchen in and still lower your rate, refinance it. It's all incorporated into your 30-year fixed rate, no mortgage insurance as well, up to 100%. So it's a great product. Very good.
And we're also joined in studio today with Laura. You're also with iMortgage as well, correct?
Yes, I am.
And you're currently the Southeast Regional Builder Manager for iMortgage, and you also have been a member of the Tampa Bay Builders Association for several years, and you're currently the chairperson for the 2015 Parade of Homes, correct?
Yes, that's correct, Jamie.
And let me go ahead and bring in Janice Snow, who's also involved in this organization. She holds the position of marketing manager with the award-winning new home builder Homes by Westbay. Janice is serving as the 2015 president for the Tampa Bay Builders Association and Sales and Marketing Council. And in addition, she has achieved the Master Certified Salesperson designation from the National Association of Home Builders.
Well, good afternoon. Thank
you very much. So let's talk a little bit more about what the Parade of Homes is and when it is.
All right. First of all, the Parade of Homes is basically it's a showcase, and we hold it every spring. And what happens is you have a number of the builders in our market, and just to clarify, our market is more than just the Tampa Bay market. When we do the Parade of Homes last year, in fact, we had 6 counties included in the market, so we got quite a bit of exposure.
And this is in conjunction with the Tampa Bay Builders Association, correct?
Correct,
Janice, if you
that's
want to
right.
elaborate a little bit more on what this is and how it plays into with Tampa Bay Parade of Homes.
Sure, I'm glad to. First of all, I want to say it's really nice to be somewhere with another European accent and also being American. So, Stella, I'm also an American
Everybody
too,
loves Stella, yes.
And ate too much turkey. But the Tampa Bay Builders Association and the Sales and Marketing Council, the Sales and Marketing Council is actually a committee of the Tampa Bay Builders Association. And we're really focused our membership to the new home industry. Of course, Homes by Westbay plays a major part in the Builders Association, both with our president being our president of Homes by Westbay being the past president of the Tampa Bay Builders Association, and I am coming in as the 2015 president for the Sales and Marketing Council. So the Sales and Marketing Council, for your audience and your listeners today, would predominantly be those folks that would be interested from our real estate world, that would be interested in learning a little bit more about industry-related issues, code. much of the information that Ron Weaver was speaking about in the earlier part of the show. But the Sales and Marketing Council, you see a lot of the stuff that we do through our public activities, through some of our charity outreach, and of course our annual Parade of Homes is probably the largest program that we do, which encompasses, as Laura says, up to 6 counties in our area. Over 140 home entries, new model homes will be entered. We will, I think it might be around in the region of about 50 builders, new home builders and communities will be showcased. And it always culminates with one pinnacle home, which is the showcase home. Homes by Westbay was very proud to be the showcase home builder for this year, 2014. Earlier this year, folks may recall the beautiful Venezia home that was located out in Fishhawk Ranch, or Fishhawk Ranch, depending on where you come from. And Laura will be our chairperson for 2015, and it's a wonderful opportunity for our Tampa Bay area and residents to really see the growth, the activity, the interior design. It's just a wonderful way for folks to get out and see things beyond their own immediate neighborhoods.
Now, you're saying also you're involved outside of just Tampa as well. So you include 6 counties in the Parade of Homes?
Correct.
I see Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Polk, Hernando, Citrus is all involved?
Yes, and we've actually even had folks from Manatee County. So is that 7? I'm losing count today.
Yeah, I got 6, but then if you had that one, that'll be a 7th, yes. Now, how many different home builders are involved in the parade?
It's anywhere between 40 and 50 home builders. Many will put in more than one entry. Homes by Westbay is a fine example. We're in 15 communities, so you will see us entering model homes from all of our communities.
Okay, and now has the showcase home for the 2015 parade been picked yet?
Yes, indeed it has. I think I should really let Laura make that announcement, if that's fine with everyone here.
Yeah. Yes, and I'm excited because I actually got to go out and see the showcase home this past weekend. Our 2015 showcase home is being provided by Standard Pacific Homes. The Barrington model home features over 5,600 square feet of elegant living area with fine finishes, high-tech, and energy conservation features, which has become really important and popular with our buyers. This amazing home is located at Estancia, as Janice would say, at Wiregrass. And it's a beautiful new community in Wesley Chapel. So if you haven't seen it, I would certainly encourage you to take a drive up that way.
Now, when is the parade kicking off? When does that, and how does that work? Is this for like a week event, or how does the whole parade work?
That's a great question, Jamie. It's held every spring, and the time slot that we've scheduled for 2015, we're going to have it run from Saturday, April the 11th, through Sunday, April the 26th. And it's open to the public, generally the builder's hours, I think, which are about 10 till 6, that
Correct.
time of the year. Is that right, Janice?
Yes.
And so it's a very exciting time. And the nice thing is, the parade offers homes that fit everyone's budgets. So, there are communities that are going to be offering affordable homes in the low 100s to our, 2015 showcase home that's priced at over $1 million. So it's a wide range of product for our buyers in the community to take a look at.
Now, is the showcase home, is that one already built, or is that still in construction phase right now?
It's actually already complete.
It's already complete. Now, the home last year, the Venezia model, I remember checking that out after we promoted the event last year. Did that end up selling during the parade, or whatever became of that home?
Actually, it's been a strategic decision by Homes by Westbay not to sell that home. In previous parades, yes, we always like to sell the showcase home. However, this particular home is located at the Preserve at Fishhawk Ranch, and we have made several sales, in fact, another 2 this weekend. Maybe those interest rates had something to do with it, or Black Friday, or just the fact that we're an amazing award-winning home builder. But we've been able to use that as an impetus to sell throughout the 90-foot and 100-foot home sites in this very exclusive gated neighborhood of Fishhawk Ranch. So it's a showcase home for us as well as a company.
Yeah, I remember it's a stunning home, and I myself used to live in Fishhawk Ranch. Bought my first home there back in 2003, and
was it a Westbay?
No, it was.
No, it wouldn't have been 2003. You're all right, Jamie.
It was a starter home. It was just a basic home, but something I'm very proud of. Purchasing my first home, I think it was like 23 or 24 at the time.
Excellent.
And I really got to watch Fishhawk Ranch grow up. I used to work over there on Highway 41 in Gibsonton at a fertilizer facility, which is now Mosaic. and to see that community go from just kind of little development into the sprawling community that has become has been amazing to watch. How is development in Fishhawk right now?
Actually, excellent, really excellent. Now, Fishhawk would have started, you said 2003, so even earlier than that. So
it was started in the 90s.
Right now, I think we're in the 4th phase of, maybe the 5th, oh my goodness, of Fishhawk Ranch. And we actually do build in that neighborhood too, so you will find that will be homes from the low 200s right through to the 500s and 600s. It's Fishhawk Ranch, which is actually close to the Mosaic building, affectionately referred to as Fishhawk Ranch West, but I think marketing terms it's not. But many local people will know that particular area as Fishhawk Ranch West. And it's beautiful. It's coming together beautifully. It's just about a year old. They've opened up their amenities. So Fishhawk Ranch is a wonderful example of master plan communities in the Tampa Bay area that have just thrived. I've been around for long enough to say that I remember West Chase being the #1 selling community in the Tampa Bay market, or Hillsborough County, and now be able to say that there are many, many communities that have followed suit and grown is a testament to our area. Goes back to everything you've been talking about this morning.
Yeah, and Fishhawk, known for its schools as well as the amenities and its location, and the roadways are really starting to open up out there. And I've been I was out in that area in the early 2000s, and it's like night and day out there from the development, the way that took off. And we saw a lot of institutional demand in the area as well over the last few years that helped prop up the area as well. But you're saying right now you're into a 4th phase in Fishhawk right now?
I believe it is. I mean, the master plan there is quite tremendous, and Fishhawk Ranch will be on the map for a long time. The beauty of Fishhawk and many other communities like that is that you can start in that 2003 purchase of that starter home and work your way all the way up, and then maybe stay there and work your way all the way down. So I think that's the beauty of communities like that really have made a difference to the Tampa Bay market, our relocation market, our military that are coming in. Location-wise, it really has a tremendous amount to offer.
Very nice. Stay tuned. We're going to take a quick break, but coming back from the break, we're going to talk a little bit more with Janice, Laura, and Kenny about the Parade of Homes. And again, you're listening to the Jamie Maloney Real Estate Show here on 1250 Wins WHNZ.
Jamie.
Welcome back to the Jamie Maloney Real Estate Show here on 1250 Wins WHNZ. Take a quick moment, invite you all over to my website again, tampabayradio.com, where you can see all of my listings and pre-listed properties, as well as all the past shows of the Jamie Maloney Real Estate Show via the show info tab. Again, just head over to tampabayradio.com. I want to come back over to Laura Kennedy, who is the 2015 chairperson for the Parade of Homes. How is iMortgage involved with the parade this year?
Well, basically, it kind of came about like this. Builders they've always been very supportive of me over the years, and given me the opportunity to provide financing for their buyers. So when Janice came to me and and the Sales and Marketing Council and asked if I could invest my time and energy into chairing the parade, I was happy to. I felt like it's my opportunity to give back to the industry, by investing my time and a few gray hairs to help out.
and great insights. It's really nice to see. If I might be rude to interrupt, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Go for it.
In the past, many of the Parade of Homes chairs have been builder members, and so it's really nice to see one of our associate members take on this role, because it just gives a new insight to the management. It's a pretty mammoth task, and so we really are very grateful that Laura and the support of iMortgage are allowing Laura to grow within the role, as well as us as an association give an amazing program to the public.
Now, and I know one of the selling points that iMortgage promotes, they have, the underwriting guidelines are not as strict as the major banks, and, the energy efficiency that these homes, have and make, can lower the payments, for the utilities, things like that. It makes home ownership more attainable these days versus, years past. Tell us a little bit more about, the programs and some of the ways that you can get, first-time buyers into these homes.
Yeah, I think that's one. Excuse me. I think that's one of the biggest contributors that iMortgage could do is for new home buyers right now. Loosened up the guidelines. We're a direct Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac lender, so we don't have many overlays, if any, and that creates a really good environment for people to get out of a rental and get into home ownership. And a lot of times it's even less money. Right, Laura?
Yeah, it is. And, really between the lower rates, as you mentioned earlier, and the ever so slightly relaxing guidelines that Jamie mentioned, and really when you pair that up with the energy efficient features of these new homes, you're saving hundreds on your power bills every year. That alone, makes payments for a new home very affordable and very attainable, no matter what your budget is.
In iMortgage, you're fairly new into the Tampa Bay marketplace, but it's actually a large brand, correct? Tell us a little bit more about the history of iMortgage and the
Absolutely. We started in '99 out on the West Coast in California, and we're based out of Scottsdale, Arizona. And we're a builder-based lender, actually. So that goes really well with the growth that we have in the area, and the beautiful Westbay homes. We've been able to help them out. And, it's just, it starts with how we were built 15 years ago as a builder-based lender, so it goes really well with that. And even if you're looking to just refinance, lower your rate, lower your payment, or just get into a new home, we also provide that very well.
Yeah, and if you want to get in touch with Kenny, he comes highly recommended here by the Jamie Maloney Real Estate Show. Just head over to TampaBayRadio.com, click on the Expert Contributors tab, and you can find Kenny, or just shoot me a quick email, Jamie@TampaBayRadio.com. Happy to put you in touch with him and a variety of other contributors and other show partners that I've worked with in the past. I want to head back over to Janice here for a moment, who's the marketing manager for Homes by Westbay. Tell us a little bit more about some of the attributes that Homes by Westbay puts into their homes.
Do we have enough time? Very proud to be part of Homes by Westbay. We're a little bit a cut above the rest. We talk about people dreaming about a someday home. Someday I will have that wonderful kitchen or that outdoor living or that large bonus room. And really Homes by Westbay is really able to provide that dream to become a reality. We are a little different from most folks. We range from 1,674 square feet right through to 6,600. You can find our homes in master plan communities such as Fishhawk Ranch, Lakeshore Ranch, Connerton, Union Park, Waterleaf. I'm sure I've forgotten one, Watergrass, and as well as some smaller communities that we've developed in Forest Glen. We are about to start something in the Brandon area called La Colina that will be breaking ground in the later part of this year. We've only got a few weeks left, but we'll be breaking ground, and sales will be starting there in March of next year. So for our company, we're a mere 5-year-old company. We started 5 years ago with 68 home closings, and this year we're close to 260 and growing.
Now, does Homes by Westbay offer any special financing options for buyers on their homes or promotions?
Very much so. We're actually very focused to making sure that the pricing of our homes and our inventory homes are really right for our buyers, and we found strategically this year we've been extremely successful in doing that. However, we always allow people, there are certain dollar amounts depending on which community you might be in, that you can make your dreams come true. The choices are endless. So we have a fabulous design center in the Riverview area right by our corporate office, and many folks can range from $15,000 to up to $25,000 to $30,000 depending on the community to be able to use as they wish to, and it's up for us to create that home for you. As for financing, we are partnering with iMortgage as one of our preferred lenders, and so another reason. See, so it's an incestuous industry that we're in, I guess. We all know each other from somewhere, and our paths do cross. But we're all vested in the Tampa Bay area, and I think that's the most important thing that we can offer our buyers is that the owners of our company live. We live in our communities that we speak of, and we are a Tampa Bay based company and privately owned, so we can make decisions. Not on every floor plan, but pretty much most of the floor plans in many of the communities. We can go to the owner of the company and see what we can do to meet the needs of our buyers.
And let's talk a little bit more. We've got a few minutes left here about the Parade of Homes.
Sure.
How involved is Homes by Westbay in this year's Parade of Homes? And also, where can listeners get some more information on the Parade of Homes as well?
Sure. Well, of course, Homes by Westbay will always have a big investment. We're in 15 communities in the area. So last year, I think we had 17 entries in addition to our showcase home. I haven't looked at our entries yet, but I can assure Laura that she will be having entries from the Homes by Westbay family of homes and communities. In addition to that, my company support me in volunteering my time to the Sales and Marketing Council, and the Tampa Bay Builders Association. So it's we're vested with voluntold hours as well as volunteering hours.
Never heard that term before, but I always learn something here on my show every week, so very good.
And Laura, I'll pass back over to Laura to explain a little bit more about how the public and your listeners can learn more about the parade.
Wonderful. Well, there's a couple of ways. First of all, you can actually still take a look at the 2014 parade entries. Our website is up all year long, and the entries will change once we have the new entries loaded, and that should be about March of next year. But the website that you want to go to is www.tampabayparadeofhomes.com. All the words are spelled normal, tampabayparadeofhomes.com. But you can take a look there at last year's entries. It's very exciting. And then also, a couple of weeks before the parade, our media partner, Tampa Bay Times, will include in their newspaper a magazine which shows all of the entries in print. It's a beautiful color tabloid, we call it, and it has a map as well as the price points and from all of our builders, and it also has advertising from a lot of our industry affiliates and associates. So we really appreciate their partnership with this parade. We couldn't do it without them.
Now, how many homes does a typical builder put into these into the parade? Is there a limit on how many homes they can do, or do some builders want to put every single home they have into the parade?
Well, absolutely. There's no limit to the entries that they can put in. They can, Janice?
Correct. It really is. There's a few criteria that I think it has to be a model home no more than 3 years old. I don't think that's.
It has to be complete.
It has to be complete. For judging, actually, our homes are judged by industry peers throughout the country, actually, I take that back. Laura is correct. In order to be open to the public, it does need to be a completed home.
Well, definitely some great information here. We're heading in. Got about a minute left here, so I want to thank you all very much for coming on the show. Great information as always, and thank you very much for being in the studio today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you all very much. And if you're just tuning in, you're listening here to the Jamie Maloney Real Estate Show here on 1250 WINS WHNZ. We were just talking with Kenny Gannon, who loan officer with iMortgage and regular contributor, along with Laura Kennedy and Janice Snow. Laura is the 2015 chairperson for the Parade of Homes, an annual event that showcases home builders' homes here in the Tampa Bay region, and Janice Snow, who is the marketing manager for Homes by Westbay. I invite you over to my website again, tampabayradio.com, and you can find my show each and every Mondays at noon here on 1250 WINS WHNZ. I hope everybody has a great week after this shortened week from Thanksgiving, and I'll see you all back here next Monday at noon on the Jamie Maloney Real Estate Show.